after I get the piston set up to where it's not going to hit, and then I can make the piston go up and down and see where it's going to hit up here for the deck height. This is the deck right here. This is what's considered the deck. The deck height is how close your piston is going to come to that height. And in order to change the deck height, you either have to, well, what you're going to have to do basically is use base gaskets to lift the cylinder up if you're too tight up here. If it doesn't have enough room or it's too sloppy up here, what you do is you take this head gasket and you put one in that's half as thick. That way you get the squish band area, which is right, just this little tiny edge around this edge right here. Squish band. You don't want too much or too little, because too much and the charge won't ignite properly, and too little, then it'll bang on the top of the head like my other one did. But I hope that this gasket system will work. Now, my only concern is that with the head right here, it has a rubber O-ring that goes all the way around this edge, and with the gasket installed, I'm hoping that the rubber can compress to go around here to seal all this. I think it will. I'm pretty sure it will, but I don't know for sure on that. Then after I get the piston height the way I want it, I'll take my rings off and I'll push the rings down part way, halfway, and then I'll check the ring gap and make sure that the rings have enough gap in them. They have to have a little gap, tiny bit of gap in them right here. They have to have a little gap in them when they close. See, if I were to take this and it closed all the way perfectly, the problem is that the piston heats up and the rings heat up and they expand. Well, you need a little bit of gap in there so when the piston rings expand, that they expand and close the gap and they're not too tight. And I've got a book that explains how to do that. So that's the next thing. I've got some more parts coming in, and I think it's going to work out great. If I can get this sealing problem fixed, I think it's going to work out really, really good. Next is tip of the day.